Hello everyone and welcome to today's tutorial on creating folders in your Google Drive, primarily for the use of creating your e-portfolio and organizing your folders according to the guiding principles. My name is Jodi-Ann Evans and I will be facilitating you today. Now, as you can see, I'm on my Google homepage, and based on the photograph, it shows that I would have been signed into my Google account. So because I've been signed into my Google account, I can now go on Google Apps and from the Google Apps page be able to directly access my Google Drive. So this is going to be our playing ground today. This is my Google Drive. So this is where we're going to be organizing our folders, uploading all the files that we would be using on our Google sites or on our e-portfolios. So as you can see here, you have the suggested files of any documents that I would have used within the past week, as well as the folders that would be outlined just beneath it. And similarly, beneath the folders, you'll also have access to your files as well. So we're going to be organizing our files in folders. So the first step is we're going to, on the top left hand corner, you're going to see new here. So we're going to be creating a new folder. Now, the folder that we're going to be creating, I believe, should be our general e-portfolio folder. And it will be in that folder that we create our subfolders that will be for the guiding principles. Now, that is a suggestion. Is not something that you have to do, but in terms of maintaining the organization of all your documents and all your files in one primary folder or in a folder, that's what I suggest. So we're going to click on new, and at the top you see folder. So I'm going to go ahead and click folder, and I'm going to now name my folder. So the name of my folder will be, let's put it in all caps, e-portfolio documents. So that will be the name of my folder, and I'm going to go ahead and click create. Now that that's been created here, I'm going to open the ePortfolio document folder. So again, now in my Google Drive, I can now identify three major folders: one for my classroom, one for portfolio documents that I do not want you to pay attention to, but we're going to be focusing on ePortfolio documents. This is going to be the folder that all of my guiding principle folders will be held. So now we're going to open that folder. And of course, as expected, it's empty. Now, of course, you're being prompted here that you can drop files in this folder, or you can use the new button, which we're going to do. But instead of directly dropping files, we're going to be creating the folders for each of our guiding principles. So the same will apply. We're going to go ahead and click on new folder, and we're going to name the folder. So this folder, of course, is guiding principle 1, and we're going to go ahead and click create, and guiding principle 1's folder is there. I'm going to go ahead and repeat that process. Guiding principle 2, I'm going to go ahead and speed this process up. So I'll see you when it's completed. Alright, so now that all our guiding principle folders have been created, what this means now is that in each individual folder, I can have the evidence and documents and files, videos, pictures that are directly relating to that primary or that particular guiding principle. So for example, guiding principle 1 looks at teacher knows the content that he or she teaches. The evidence includes asking for lesson plans and action plans, unit plans, any students' work and students' activity. So it's in this guiding principle that I would go ahead and upload that. So what I'm going to do now is open a folder and show you how to add that file into that primary folder. So before I do that, let's just recap. This is our general drive. We would have created our e-portfolio documents folder. When I open that folder, then now we would have created our individual guiding principles folder, and then we're going to go ahead, open each guiding principle folder, and in here we should be able to see and identify all the evidence that we have relating to each particular guiding principle. All right, so as promised, I'm also going to show you how to add documents in each guiding principle. So let's go back to the guiding principle folders. You see here that I have guiding principles 1 to 6 outlined and organized in folder 6. So I'm going to now go in guiding principle 1 and show you how it is that I'd go about uploading a file in guiding principle 1. And of course this process goes for all of the folders, so nothing changes, nothing is specific to this particular folder, instead just showing you how you can upload files to your Google Drive. So the process applies. We go to the top left hand corner, we click on the plus sign with new, then instead of folder this time we're going to go to file upload, and wherever your files are, you're going to go ahead and upload it to the document or upload it to the folder, and there you have it. So when I now go back in my ePortfolio documents, if it is that I want a file, or I'm looking for the evidence that I know would be tied to guiding principle 1, then I can easily go to guiding principle 1 and upload same. Going back to the different guiding principle folders, let's say I want to do the same thing for guiding principle 2. Of course, in guiding principle 2's folder, I go ahead, click on new, file upload, and I would upload another document that's relating to that guiding principle. And there you have it. So now that your files have been organized in your Google Drive, uploading the documents to your Google Sites should be much, much easier.